Not that I was a very good student. Oh my God, speaking of that, like being in class as kids, do you fucking remember when me and you were in like what I think it was I think it was third grade when you were tapping on my shoulder? Do you remember this? And
I don't think.
you kept going, Ross. This is so good, dude. So you're just like, it was pissing me off so bad because like the teacher was talking, whatever. The only person talking was the teacher, and you're like tapping our shoulder, Ross, 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 and I turn around, I'm like, what? And I fucking accidentally ripped the loudest fart. Do you remember this? Dude, it was
No,
fucking great, dude. It was
no.
that just remembered like thinking about being in class. It just reminded me of like ripping and like no one was talking, and I'm like, what? And I just ripped it. Oh, it was so funny.
Oh my God.
Good times, dude. That was fun.
How
You
do
don't
you
remember
remember
that?
that shit? How do you
It
remember
just
all this shit?
it just came to my mind right now when you were talking about
Like,
like
how old are you when you're in third grade? You're like,
I think 8 or 9.
yeah, how the fuck do you remember? I don't remember
I
anything,
remember I,
man.
rem- I remember all the way back.
It's crazy.
I have the fucking I have memories of being so young that the kids around they couldn't talk. Like I could talk to them and they couldn't talk back to me. All
Bizarre.
the way back. Yeah, my first memory goes back to when my sister was born when I was 2. And I remember walking into the hospital room and seeing my mom. And then my memory goes from there, and I remember there was a photo shoot that we had in my backyard with my dad's mother, my mom, and my sister who was like an infant. I remember doing this photo shoot, and then I remember doing another photo shoot at the airport across the street. And I remember saying to the guy, the photographer, like I was so he was I thought he was the coolest fucking dude, you know, because his job was to take photos.
Yeah.
That's fucking when we were kids, I thought that was just fucking great. So I remember him asking if he wanted to go to have Chinese food with us that night. Yeah, hella funny. But I remember all of kindergarten. I remember the first time I met George. I remember. Yeah, I remember all kinds of shit. I remember knowing how to work the VCR and my parents not knowing that I knew how to work the VCR, and then my dad realizing I knew how to work the VCR. It was fucking funny.
Wow.